I hate having my photo taken. I mean, you know how much it's taken to get me here talking to you on video, but I get that connection with you where I'm comfortable that if I say, you know, this is my concern, this is what I need, you're going to take that all on board and you're going to completely put me at ease. You're going to make sure that I'm comfortable in what I'm doing, and I know that I'm going to get good pictures from you because you're going to make sure that what I want and what I need is covered, as well as, you know, my concerns, and I'm relaxed then in the situation. And I loved the pre-booking conversation where we basically went through what it is I'm looking for, the different styles of picture, the different sort of compositions, but also where I'm wanting to use them and how, so that you know what it is that you're leading me through, and you can advise then on what I should do, what I should bring, how I should plan. So all of that, I think, made it a really good package, that it's not just me standing there, you taking a picture. You know that I'm going to get the full suite of what I need out of it. I'm a planner, and so having all of that pre-planning really helped me to know what to expect. But of course, there was still, you know, I was in a slightly unusual place, and you were putting me in positions and telling me to look this way, head up, head down, shoulders back, you know. But the experience of doing it was fun.
With gritted teeth.
With gritted teeth. But it really was the case of, okay, this is what to expect. Now you're here. Are you comfortable? Are you getting what you want? How do you feel? And the fact that you stopped and showed me the pictures and said, look, this is what it's coming out like. How do you feel about these? Do you want more of this, more of that? And sort of explained, like, you know, I'm putting you in this position because that's the image we get from it. Does that make sense? And so it really felt like I was with you, understanding everything. Brilliant. Rather than just sort of standing like a statue going, please get this over with.
Yeah. I'm really pleased, because I absolutely hate having my photograph taken. And I remember, you know, like the old school photos, and just always feeling rigid in front of a camera, and just feeling like, why are we doing this? Don't want to do this, make this over, make it quick, you know. And then hating the results, which you're going to, because you're always going to look a bit odd, aren't you? And it's not going to be you.
No, it's that the pressure of having to look good actually makes you more tense, so you won't. And I mean, school photos, it was like one and done, and if you blinked in it, bad luck.
That was it. Yeah.
But we had worked out what I was hoping to get from it and how long we thought that would take, and the fact that you were like, it takes what it takes, let's get the pictures and make sure you're happy, and, you know, don't feel like we've got to get this done in half an hour, and you know, if you blink, tough. So no, it was for having my photo taken, which I hate, it actually was fun.
Okay, brilliant. I'm so delighted.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the results. The headshots are always the difficult bit, I think, because there's nothing else going on. It's just my head and shoulders. So the later shots where we had different setup scenarios, we were outside for some of them and things, that felt a lot more relaxed. And the fact that I was able to try different outfits in different locations as well, so that I got a variety of things that I can use, but they all work together, they're all part of that brand scenario, so I can swap pictures in and out in different places, and I'm happy that all of them are consistently my brand.
I think the location as well worked quite well for you.
Yes, yeah, very nice.
Because again, it had some of the colours that you like. That's why we chose it, that it had the right kind of vibe and the right feel to it.
Yeah, and I think that's important. As I say, if anything you do, you want your brand to sort of be through it, and that venue wouldn't necessarily work for everyone, so you'd go somewhere else for that. But that worked really nicely for me, and the fact that we were able to move to different places to get those different shots was really good. Yeah,
I agree. So if somebody's going to be going through the same process, what would you advise?
Think about who you want to work with. I do my own website, but if you've got someone managing a website, you want to pick the person that gets you and gets the brand and can get that across. If you're getting someone to do a new logo for you, obviously you want someone that has that connection. And if you're getting someone to do your pictures, you want someone you're comfortable with and you trust who's going to give you that consistent professional image, but still put you at ease as well, and be someone you want to work with. So pick the right people.
Pick the right people, and hopefully if they need to, you know, talk to each other, get them in a meeting together, even if it's a virtual one, because I always find that people, when they're updating their website, and then they have this person maybe doing the website, and then they have the photographer, but then the photographer and the website person doesn't get to meet or talk about what it is, and then you do the photos, but they're not what, you know, they're not maybe in the right position or they're not verticals or horizontals. So we discussed, didn't we, where you thought you might put photos, and whether they'd be a banner photo or whether they would be, you know, on your about page, and what the position would be, so that we could then hopefully give you some photos that were going to work in those spaces.
That's exactly
it. The communication and the planning is really key, isn't it?
It really is. Yeah, because as you say, if you've got different people planning different things, when they come together, they won't necessarily work. So if you know, this is how I want this to look, that's what I need to go in there, the two then just sit nicely. And yeah, definitely. Communication is key.
Communication. Brilliant. Thank you so much, Dee. And thank you for your time in chatting through this process, because I think it's really good for people to understand just what's involved. And it's not just about changing your logo. It's certainly not just about changing your logo.
There's a lot more to it. But I think if you want to make that journey, actually you can be really effective if you just think through all the different elements and get the right people.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you.